Yes, it is going to be harder for you to get your study permit and even getting your PR here in Canada if you're watching this video today. So mas pinaigpit, mas pinahirap na process for international students. But who are going to be affected by these changes? So in this video, let's talk about that. My name is Coach MC and you're watching Ansley Canada, where we help aspiring international students to navigate their life here in Canada. Do you still remember the days where it was so easy for international students to get their permanent residency in Canada, where they only had to get a diploma from an eligible school and then get the job offer, and then they can apply for permanent residency? Those were the days, guys. So it's not gonna be the same case this time around. The big question to this is it gonna be worth it for you? Is it gonna be good or bad for international students? I would say both. But let's go back to where it started. Why do we end up like this? Why do we have these crazy immigration changes? It all started from those 700 international students who were about to send back to their home country due to the fake LOA or letter of acceptance. They even found out more dirt in between. For example, the schools giving out diplomas that are not really valuable to the students. We call it diploma mills, where they're just giving these diplomas to the students and then they're just using it as a backdoor so that they can get to Canada. This is where IRCC found out that there is a loophole in the international student program. Many people abuse the system, and that's the main reason why we end up here. With all these crazy changes, every province in Canada adapted to it, specifically Ontario. When they issue the attestation letter, it was prominent and obvious that they prioritize certain fields: STEM, healthcare, trades, hospitality. And one missing field that I didn't see in there is business. So if you're in that field, you are more likely to be impacted when you are getting an attestation in Canada, or even your immigration. And it's unfortunate to hear that coming from someone who got a diploma, a business diploma as well. Even with our current international students and students who graduated last year, they are affected as well with the changes happening in the immigration. And if you could notice, in the BCPNP, the score is not normal. The general category is 132 points. That's what you need so that you can get through the immigration in British Columbia. And I remember during our time, it was only 106, 108, never went to 132. I believe this is the first time in the immigration where the score was so freaking high. Even in the express entry, you need at least 500 points. And in able for you to get that, you need to be nominated, right, through the provincial nominee program. So it won't be easy for people that belongs to the category base, and especially for business students. But I'm not saying that it's impossible for you to get through the immigration. I'm just saying that it will be difficult for you this time around. They said that Canada is becoming Australia, and I would agree at some point, because of the OWP changes, where Australia has the same policy as well, where you won't be able to bring your spouse unless you're on a master's degree. But there's some changes in Australia that kind of like cruel policy, where they put like an age limit if you're on a student visa, unless you have a British passport or Hong Kong passport. That's kind of like discriminating, in a sense. But we're not there yet. I think I don't know if Canada will be doing that, and I hope not, but we're not there yet, And I believe for these changes happening right now, if you would ask me if it's good or bad, I would say it's gonna be good for you. It is going to be hard for you to get here on a student visa, but it will be better for you when you apply for your permanent residency, when you're about to graduate. All these crazy changes that Canada is implementing right now will have a ripple effect later on when you graduate. So I don't think the immigration points right now will be like that in the next few years. It will die down eventually. So if you're a business student, you really need to be more careful. I'm not saying that don't push your Canadian dream. I'm just saying that you need to be more strategic. For example, get a master's degree if you can, because it can help you boost your immigration points and also get a job offer as well, right? And if you're about to get a business diploma, let's say you don't have a bachelor's degree, you cannot get a master's degree, right? So if you're taking a diploma program, then instead get a healthcare related program, trades, STEM, or hospitality. In fact, I have this student got approved today, and we shifted her career 360 from business to tourism program, because that's Canada is looking for, right? Tourism is one of the industries here in British Columbia, and we were able to shift that. But it was not easy for us, okay? So if you need help on that, connect with us. You can find our link in our bio or in our description box. But then again, have a backup plan. Whatever courses you're taking here in Canada, you need to have a backup plan. You need to have a plan A, B, C, D, E, G, up to Z. Again, your program will determine your future here in Canada. If you made a wrong turn, that will have an effect in you after graduation. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.